from the OEMs. This way, we also want to make it attractive to any customers who just bought a new car. But now, let's have a closer look what Copy can do exactly.
Yeah, thank you. So our initial features are traffic sign detection and distance warning. So we measure the distance to the car in front of us, and if the car is about to crash, we trigger a warning such that the driver can react in time. This is a demo of our product, of our prototype. You can see the Copy detects the 60 speed limit sign and switches the display to 60 as well, such that the driver always knows how fast he's allowed to drive. Our vision does not stop here. We also plan many more features, such as that angle warning or lane keeping, as well as fatigue checking and many more. This will be realized by add-on hardware, which can be bought additionally, and so you can make your car even smarter. Our team consists of 3 tech developers, me, Salman and Roya, and 2 business guys, Mark and Alexander, and together we are the co-pilots, and our vision is to ensure safe mobility for everyone. Thank you very much.
You're also good in time. The timer had some problems starting.
Yeah.
Probably you know this.
So we actually don't have 20 seconds left, but
No.
even less.
You have, like, you're on time.
On time.
After the backup slides as well. Can you check?
But the
Ja. Aber passt soweit. Gut, dann.
Okay.
Danke.
So our slide design was changed from the version we sent in. Maybe we can fix that later.
Yeah, just the process later. After this. Jetzt sollte der auch wieder klappen. Jetzt klappt der wieder? Klappt der jetzt wieder? Oder ist aus? So, jetzt sollte das besser klappen. Ja.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Let me begin with a question. Do you speak Earth? Especially in the recent times, Mother Earth talks to us loud and clear, so now it's time to listen and act. Did you know that supermarkets throw away 500,000 tons of food every year in Germany? One of the reasons for that is a non-efficient process of booking out the fruits and vegetables. For now, the supermarket workers need to first identify the spoiled food, then estimate the weight for it, then put the numbers into the device, and at the end they throw it away. In Germany, one supermarket chain spent 42 million euros for that, and the supermarket workers spent also 250,000 hours for this manual task. And at the end, they need to learn 140 product codes.
Because of that, we developed a solution which is a smart waste tracking system. We want to demonstrate the process of our product now. So imagine Alina is a supermarket worker and she found a spoiled apple in the market. Now she holds it in front of the camera. The audio signal tells her that it got detected as an apple. She can throw it into the bin, and the integrated scale on the ground detects the weight of the apple. And now she has to do only one confirmation click to start the writing off process and to book out the apple from the inventory system of the supermarket. We estimate time savings of up to 25% for that process. And we also asked some potential customers for their feedback. And one statement we got from Valentin Lecherzuber, who is the managing assistant at Edeka, Lecherzuber and Wimmer. And he said there is definitely a potential for a solution like this, helping to track our waste and improve our order prediction. Those are the team angels. We are consisting of the tech developers, Josef, Valentin, Frederic, and Alina. Mohammed is our business developer, and I'm Jovina, the problem expert of the team. And we, as food angels, are determined to save valuable resources for future generations. And if you want to be part of our journey, you can join us if you share our vision, and we are happy for any cooperation or suggestions. Thanks for listening. Timing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sehen wir die Slides? We are Claytivation, and we build sustainable and smart energy walls. 70.5% of global CO2 emissions result from energy storage capacities of buildings. And 50% of global solid waste comes from the construction energy.
To tackle this, we offer a two-in-one solution that combines space heating and heat storage. It's made out of clay, the most sustainable construction material that can be used for heat storage, but more on this later. It arrives on a construction site ready to install, which saves a lot of time on the on-site process. We optimize it for energy savings in a smart home usage. But let me dive deeper into this. For this, we want to show you our prototype, which right now is not here, but later it will be. In the middle, we have a core heat activation where the heat will later be stored. To answer the short-term heating demand, we also added a activation layer on the surface, which can give heat off in up to 30 minutes time. Now, Christian will go on with the USPs.
Okay. So 70 times more energy can be stored in our Claytivation smart wall than in a concrete wall, and 330 times more energy can be stored in our wall than in a lithium-ion battery. Also, we save energy using our solution in the number of 10 to 15 times less than compared to traditional heat energy. Our team consists of 5 people, 2 problem experts, 2 tech experts, and 1 business developer. Our next steps will be we are looking for contacts in the industry of construction and to do R&D, and our plan is to build 4 houses in 2022. Thank you very much. Okay.
Wenn du pitchen würdest.
Ja.
Einfach ein bisschen lauter.
Okay.
So the next team will be Health Techno. Who is pitching for Health Techno? Please come to Maren. So,
Kannst du uns als Flokus vorstellen?
ich ändere das gleich. Ach, Flokus doch nicht. Breathe the...
Auch nicht Breathletics.
Flokus, okay. Ich ändere das gleich hier. Wichtig ist, ihr dürft die Maske abziehen, wenn ihr außerhalb der beiden Linien seid. Redet laut und deutlich in die Mikros. Flocus will begin.
All right. Hi, everyone. We're Team Flocus, and your heads are probably full with information right now from the previous great pitches. So please join us to refocus all together on this pitch and do a little breathing exercise with us. So please breathe in. Wait 1 second. For 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1, and breathe out for 3, 2, 1. This is actually exactly our topic. but we're focusing on athletes. Did you know that the #1 reason why athletes fail to perform in competitions is lack of focus? And this is directly connected to dysfunctional breathing, which is actually a problem for 3 out of 4 people among us, especially during and before sports. Among professional athletes, this is already common practice to include breath work in training sessions, but for amateur athletes, that's not the case. And that's where we come in, because we want to enable amateur athletes to perform their best through controlled breathing. And we developed a little clip, which we call the flow, that you attach to your clothing, that measures your breathing, sends the data to your smartwatch or phone, and with this you can do monitored and guided breathing exercises. Right now we're focusing on the psychological preparation before competitions, and in the long run we will also offer ongoing breath tracking, so you can improve your breathing, focus and performance throughout training sessions. And this is how it works.
Thank you. Okay, in the updated slides, here you can see a video of our athlete. I don't know if I'm supposed to explain it right now. Okay, so yeah, in the video that you can see right here, our athlete right now can attach the device to their breath, and it will automatically start streaming their breathing data right to their smartphone or smartwatch. And on the app, we will display a circle which will indicate the optimal breathing rate, as Pauli explained earlier. And to better focus on the breathing exercise, we also show a ring of the current state of breathing. So our athlete here can focus on matching the ring to the movement of the circle. And this will help them achieve the optimal breathing rate, focus, and perform their best in the next upcoming exercise.
Our go-to-market strategy is to first target tennis players, but as we spoke to a lot of people, on average 9 out of 10 said that they would be interested in trying our product. So we see a huge opportunity in going into other sports as well as other purposes. So in the long run, even the office worker who is struggling to focus when working under pressure can use our device at work. That's our vision. Okay.
Okay, thanks Team Flocus. And the next team will be Team Brainside. So please come front. Yeah, you wanted to pitch in the end, right. After Team Brainside, we have to skip over your slides pretty quickly. A 1-minute break. And afterwards, it's Team Alert. Team Hello? Yeah. Higher?
Can I help you?
Is this better or?
I think so. Maybe you can try it.
Hello? Can you hear me now? Yeah. Generell. Okay, so to bridge the gap we have right now, yeah, it's egal. So just to explain you how, because we have, hey, just a second, because we have to explain it to everybody otherwise. So for the microphones, we'll give you the microphones to the presenters. The most important thing is that when you have the microphone, which we attach here, Max, kannst du Ton auf Orange geben? Yeah. Which we attach here, clip it to your t-shirt or as close as possible and speak up. You shouldn't mumble in your microphone like this. Just stand here, speak up as you would loudly speak to the whole crowd, and then we have the best sound quality here. Because once we get shit in the microphone, we can't do anything. So speak up. We'll film you with that camera primarily, and we'll follow you. That means you have a picture from your upper body to your head, and we put that in the left or right corner of your presentation if there's no text. So please look into that camera and also to that projector when we activate it. Is there any questions?
So should we speak to the camera or the audience?
You can also alternate, but don't look there. Yes?
Is there going to be like a live timer somewhere?
Yes, there's a live timer down here. You have 3 minutes, and afterwards you have a signal. That's also a really good point. When the timer ends, that doesn't mean you jump off the stage. Finish your sentence, let it look like it was planned, but please come to an end. If you do like 10 seconds over time, we'll just fade out the microphone. Further questions? Yes?
You said it will look into the camera and this beamer will be on switched on, right?
Yeah.
Is it also possible to do the timer on this beamer as well?
Unfortunately not, because the HDMI splitters are having technical issues. That's why we can't split that. But the timer is here, and it's in red digits, so you'll probably see it. Yeah, like looking down once is okay, but not... It's like driving. When you only look at the speedometer, you're doing something wrong. Further questions? Okay, so everybody would be ready. Then, Vishnu, you are up next. Ono, are you ready to have the slides? Team Alert is, I think, the name. And also for everybody, you come to the stage from this side, and you also leave the stage to that side, because otherwise you're sitting here and you're standing here in that area. And for the live event, here we will have 5 jury members who are also then asking the questions in the live Q&A afterwards. Okay, then Vishnu, please come front, and we have Air Scouts now.
Is this where I point as well?
Yes. The pointer's also down there.
It isn't.
Oh. It's on. Laser pointer works.
It's yeah, now it changed.
Yeah, that was Uno, I think.
Oh.
We can also try to talk to each other. How was your prototyping process? What did you like most about Think.Make.Start? Can I have sound on this one? Oh, I already have? Okay.
Yeah, can you hear me? Awesome. It's been great.
Yes.
Prototyping was good. We're able to get some good stuff done.
And now we have it.
It's working now. Yep.
So
thank you.
Then Team Air Scout. Yes.
So when you go up stage, please look at us briefly so that we can see which microphone you are using. Then we will turn it on. They have each blue or a colored dot on them. Just look at us for a second and then go.
Okay, then Team Air Scout.
Okay. Good morning, guys. We are Team Air Scout, and our mission here is to provide clean air for all. As we all know, air pollution is a huge challenge for millions of people around the world, with deaths happening all across the world. 91% of the entire human population still lives under recommended WHO guidelines, and we now know during the start of the Italian pandemic case, a lot of those transmission cases were directly linked to air pollution-related issues. Most people around the world have a misconception when it comes to air pollution. They think they are completely held by the situations where they live. If they live in a great city, it's great. If they live in a bad city, they have no control over it. However, the reality is that air pollution differs extremely by street, and it is us to understand how this hyperlocalization works. We, over the last 10 days, were able to build our prototype, as you see over there. The prototype is both hyperlocal, portable, and low cost. And using these sensing units, we were able to measure this localized hyperlocal air pollution sensing units at every street in Munich. For the sample study, the data collected was projected onto a website interface. And over here, you can see the variation in the air pollution monitoring that was collected over the stretch of area that we collected over the weekend. Right now, all of you may have phones such as iPhones, and if you go to your iPhone and open your weather app, you will see Brisometer, which is one of the leading weather monitoring apps. And on the left-hand side, you can see the map of air pollutions produced by them. And on the right, we have compared the same results over a 35-kilometer stretch that we sampled over the weekend. And you can see the high variability in areas where they say that is good air as well. We have positioned ourselves in the market to be able to provide the best case scenarios of the two leading competitors and providing both highly accurate data and publicly available data. Through our extensive stakeholder engagement program, by talking to these people, doing research, we have found out that various stakeholders from public, private, and general public are all interested in this information as well. We would like to make this data open source, raise the awareness for this, and also help reduce personal exposure by allowing people to monitor and reroute their routes around the city. Additionally, we would also provide map-based services for both public and private institutions who are the decision makers who can create the changes when it comes to air pollution in the cities in the first place. This is our wonderful team. It consists of teams from software engineering, sustainability, business, robotics. And in conclusion, we are Air Scout, and we're here on a mission to provide clean air for all. Thank you.
Perfect timing. So the next team will be Team Bike Sense. Just hand it back to Maren in the final one. Thanks. Or Team Lifty it is. So please, Team Lifty, who is pitching? So if you have to bring something, don't go here, go there. That's no-go area. Here's the jury. Over there. For the final presentation, you will also line up all your prototypes at the wall where Team Health Techno, who is not called Health Techno anymore, is standing. So be ready to put your prototypes there at 2 p.m. or actually 15 minutes and half an hour earlier.
Maybe 1:30.
Yeah, one per team is responsible. We are just walking around and asking you then. Michael? Praktisch gleich zwei.
Weil wenn ihr zu einer Datenseite geht, da aus dem Logo und erklärt irgendwas, dann seid ihr nicht ganz auf dem Kamera.
So, du bist der Einzige, der pitcht? Dann flott zu Maren. Gut. Maske abnehmen, wenn ihr da seid, laut reden.
Wohin muss der zeigen?
Unten auf dem Monitor.
Auf dem Monitor. Der geht aber nicht.
Nee, der geht auch nicht.
Ist er an, den ich dir gegeben hatte? Dass ich das vergessen habe? Kommt der?
Müssen wir lange drauf drücken? Nee.
Ich glaube, der war auch nicht an seinem Laptop sitzt. Das geht doch gerade nicht weiter.
Aber der davor ging, oder?
Safety for e-bike riders. First of all, who of you knows somebody who's had an accident with their e-bike? Maybe an aunt or a granddad, right? Maybe interestingly to know, 25% of all these accidents happen without any other vehicle involved. So you might ask, why does this happen? Why do people crash on their own? Part of the answer is, actually when riding slowly, stopping for a traffic light, you may notice that these bikes are quite heavy and bulky, so you may just tip over because it's really hard to handle. Most of these problems can be avoided when people are able to safely reach the ground, unlike here in the video. And that is the reason why we created Lifty. Lifty is a seat post that adapts your saddle height completely automatically to your riding and your speed. And this is how it works.
So, as Nico goes to the bicycle to show it, I take over. We can see the saddle is down now, and so he can easily reach the floor. And as he starts riding, it lifts him up, because riding is way easier when you're up. And after some time, when he wants to slow down again, also the saddle goes down, so that he can reach the floor quite easy again. That our prototype, we can see we have three different things. On the end, we have the battery, we have the motor, and we also have a speed sensor we need for this technique. But of course, our final product would not look like this, but rather look like this. So the engine is inside the pipe, and also we need the speed sensor as well as the battery from the e-bike itself, which is why we sell Lifty to e-bike manufacturers so they can easily integrate it into their own manufacturing process. We also validated this market with potential users and bike manufacturers who both showed their interest in our product. But also there's of course some competition. So we can see at this picture as well, regular fixed seat posts, which you have to adapt manually, but you can't do it while driving. At the other hand side, there are also dropper posts, which are adaptable, but you have to adapt them manually with your hand, and you have to stand up during your ride. So that's where the unique selling point of Lifty comes in. We lift the body up as well during the time you're driving. So why do we have the expertise, and why are we the perfect team for that? Because we have the whole spectrum of competences that's needed. We have business, mechanical engineering, informatics, even ergonomics, and an electrical engineer for this project. So we are looking for an investment of €10,000 for our next second generation prototype, as well as some connections to the e-bike industry. Thank you very much for your attention.
Then give it a go.
Yes, hi. So we are Perception, and we want to make invisible cyclists visible. Everybody knows these situations on the road. Cars crashing into cyclists is the #1 reason for bicycle accidents in urban traffic. We believe in Division Zero. 0 accidents in road traffic, 0 deaths, and 0 severe accidents in road traffic. But what is the situation right now? The number of bicycle crashes is actually rising and is leading to 400 deaths in Germany alone. Using technology is not helping drivers. Oh fuck! Can I start over again? No. Fuck. And the number, and it's becoming worse because the bicycles are getting faster. The available solutions right now are not sufficient. You can increase your safety by get better lights, increase your bell, or in case of doubt, you can wear a helmet. But there's no technical solution that is helping you preventing accidents. We at Perception, we want to create a technical solution using car tracks to send location data and movement to cars to alert drivers.
So yeah, basically we want to relay the location to a car via Car2X. Car2X itself is an already implemented and tested communication method that is built into most new cars today. Our product basically consists of 3 main components. There would be a sensor package, a GPS unit, and a central connectivity unit. The sensor package precisely tracks the bike's speed and steering angle, and then this data is then combined with the GPS unit to achieve a location and a heading down to a centimeter. Yeah, we plan to implement this technology into the bike during assembly. As you see in this video right now, the car driver will be alerted to the bike at all times and can then react accordingly.
We are on the right track. So this year we will finish our prototype and want to start with an OEM integration already next year. Having our product market ready next year, we will have a portfolio expansion already in 2023. We are a team of business and technical experts ready to scale our product and save life through technology. Thank you very much. Das üben wir nochmal.
So the next team will be Team Moralians. And as you mentioned, if you want to have an extra practice round after the dry run, just approach us here. The stage is open. Team Moralians, please come to Maren for the microphones. And please also hand everything back to Maren. Everything back to Maren. Yeah. Yeah, we have to fix it after the dry run. Okay. So the content should be the same. Okay. Just pretend it works. Yeah. Willst du den Timer? Mache ich kurz wieder den Timer. Achso, ich weiß nicht. Ja.
Do you hear me? Okay, great. Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. We are Team Maddox and we are in pursuit of a healthier world. We don't have the... Yeah. Can I start again? Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to be here. We are Team Maddox and we are in pursuit of a healthier world. This sweet lady is my grandma. She lives alone and unfortunately she has early phase dementia which causes her to frequently forget and refuse doing her everyday activities, like taking her medications. And missing critical medications can lead to serious health complications and creates enormous amount of efforts for me and my father, such as driving long distances to her home just to check her medications. And guess what? This problem may happen to everyone in this room, as a new person is added to the millions of dementia patients every 3 seconds, causing billions of hours of caretaking just for proper medication consumption.
But don't worry. We are developing a smart medication dispenser with a human touch. So basically, our smart medication system ensures that the patient takes the medication at the right time with the right amount. So let me show you how it works. First, Emre yesterday filled all the smart box, and it should be demo here, all the smart box, and now the reminder system will remind him to take all the medication, his grandmother to take all the medication, with a detection system of the consumption using the built-in sensors. All of this is communicated by the personalizable messages, and let me demonstrate it how it works. So here is the demo
Here we have
again.
a demo.
Yeah, blah, blah. As you saw, the grandma doesn't have to do anything except of going to the smart box and taking out the medication. That's how easy it is. Like, we provide a personalizable communication, easy to use user experience, and in addition, the app monitoring system. We are confident that our solution provides a better way of psychologically ensuring that the grandmother will take the pill, as by interviewing a lot of dementia patients, one of them said, quote, "I would go to the box and drink my medication just to see the face of my grandchild," end quote. This is our team. We are the nerds, hustlers, the designers who try to tackle one of the most important problems in our century. And we think all of these efforts that our grandparents have done into upbringing us, we have to somehow repay them back. So stay in touch with us, and by the Christmas, you might be able to gift our box to your grandparents. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for presenting. Now Team Schmerzkeks, please come front. And for the final presentation, you'll probably have your prototype already there. Everybody who's presenting, go that direction, Daniela. Ja, für heute, für jetzt schon. Du musst so tun, als wärst du Jury und wichtig und lässt niemand an dir vorbei. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Daniela. This is Andrea. We are Healthpiece, and we want to create balance for the modern world. Have you ever been in that situation? Your boss gives you a tight deadline. You already have hundreds of things to do. Maybe you even spill your coffee over. How would you feel like? Probably a bit overwhelmed, maybe frustrated. But most of all, you feel stressed. Did you know that stress-caused sick days cost 10.3 billion euros every year in Germany of gross value added? That's alone the emotional and physical damage of stress. Sick days due to burnouts have nearly tripled in the last 10 years. But there are good news. To tackle this problem, we designed the multifunctional, discreet, and elegant headpiece. It's something you would use in the office every day anyways, or nowadays in times of Corona in the home office. It's a headset, but how can a headset help relieve the stress? It is proven that acupressure, warmth, and sound can help to decrease the stress level. This is why we included exactly those functions into our headpiece.
The headpiece comes with an app for the users to regulate the warmth and vibration levels and to follow their stress level statistics. And we're also offering a company dashboard that has anonymous and summarized data about stress levels and trends in all departments as an HR tool. We believe there is a high market potential for us, with a 52% growth in the market for headsets in the last 5 years and with an increasing rate of stressed people in the country. For our business model, we want to focus at first on B2B, with a monthly subscription of 12 euros per user and then a one-time setup fee of 50 euros per user. This is our team. We have a background in mechanical engineering, healthcare, and business. And we've made the headpiece our passion project. So we've brought 2 prototypes for you to see. First, we brought a functional one that activates, sends you a notification to activate, then you put down the band, and the rotating massage starts to release muscle tension, and it also starts getting warm. And then we also brought a visual prototype, and this is how we imagine the headpiece would look like in the future. So, thank you for listening, and let's fight stress together.
So, and please, yeah, you have to wear the mask when you're off stage. And please, the last team for today, or for the dry run, who is going to be? Adrian? Takashi? They're still in their meeting? Yeah, okay, so you can do it later then? Okay, so then some general facts. Max, kannst du den Voting-Link wegmachen? Okay, so everybody did a dry run now, or almost everybody. You can have more and more iterations of trying it. Just approach us. We will have it ready here. For the final presentation, please make sure that it's quicker to get your stuff on the stage and from the stage. If you have problems doing that, approach us. We can also try that. And just, it's all about rehearsal now and cleaning up. Any more questions?